Lately, I've been doing a lot of TIG welding, especially for my pool heater project. Unfortunately, now that the project is finished, I pretty much throw the welder at the far end of the welding table, all alone by itself in the darkness of the shop. But that's about to change, because I need a proper TIG station, one that is well organized but also that will fix my sitting position. Yeah, that uncomfortable and awkward leg position. And I know I'm not the only one in this situation, because we tend to stash things under our workbenches, which makes for a pretty terrible sitting setup. And if I was to use a rolling chair, with all the extension cords and air hoses our tools need, that could be a big problem. I mean, I'm still looking for a Bluetooth welder, but couldn't find one on Amazon. Well, I think I have a small idea on how to fix this. But first, let's fix the sitting position with this new welding table extension and a vise support that I just designed. By the way, the plans are up on my website. I use my local laser cut supplier to make the parts, and while counting them... Yes, I got 3 of one part and only 1 of the other. But of course, I needed 2 of each. Man, I hate when they do that kind of mistake.
2 days later.
Yeah. Turns out I messed up the order, but props to my supplier who rushed the missing side plate for me. I'm just gonna edit out that bit of the video and hide this part probably right there. With your other extra bigger brother. Yeah, another mistake I made in the past.
Oh well.
And yes, I'm aware that I have an harding problem. Back to the vise support, where each hole needed a little bit of prep before assembly. So I grind off these small cutting beads that we just saw. And with a 5/8 locating pin, I made sure everything fit nicely. And if it wasn't, some tappy tap tap should took care of it. Once that was done, making the assembly was a piece of cake, especially when you already have a welding table, a few clamps, some half-inch hull threads, and in minutes it was finalized. Well, I did find some design flaws. Found design improvement opportunities that I noted for the final version, available on my website. Then came the blessing with a splash of holy welding water, with a quick prayer to the welding gods to guide my hands into a straight and square final part. I first tacked it and then fully welded, and voila, a shiny vise support to support all your vices. Wait, what? And with 2 locating pins and 2 bolts that needed a bit of fiddling to get into their holes. I fixed the support to the table for a strength test. You know, guys, I used to be a great gymnast during the USSR regime, but that was a long time ago, and it shows. Hey, fatty, what's going on with your pants?
Ta-da!
Seriously, man.
Whatever.
And just for the show, let's go for another round.
Hey! First try.
I'm pretty pleased on how the vise support came out. This thing should support all sizes of bench vices because I tested all of the 2 that I own. Yeah, only got 2 in this shop, but that should work with a lot of them. And this beautiful rusty one will be the choosing one for my TIG station. Now let's build the extension, and you have to understand that 99.99% of the time, laser cut plates will be slightly warped. But that's fine, because the way that these welding tables and extension are designed, each piece straightens the one it's attached to. So with enough clamps and all threads, you should end up with a pretty straight assembly. And you see, you don't even need a fixture welding table to make it straight. Matter of fact, I did put a square made out of tubings under the extension to raise it and give clearance to the all threads with their knots.
Faites le saut, câlisse.
By the way, this is a custom clamp that you can build yourself using my accessories package that you can get, you know where.
Nice and straight now. Great.
By now, you should know the drill. Once everything was clamped down, it was tacking time. Yeah, you want to tack it all around, and as you go, verify that nothing moved on you. And before the final weld, a bit of tip dip? to prevent buildup of beads on your nozzle. I mean, it's a dip. I wonder how it tastes.
That's a good one.
Hey, no double dipping in the shop, Vinny. Come on, you know that. Once I finished the dip, it was welding time.
Later.
Once it cooled off, I unclamp it and check for flatness with a not so scientific approach. Okay, we're halfway there. Time for some cleanup and some old man noises? It doesn't look like it, but that extension is pretty heavy. And being all by myself in the shop, the engine hoist came to the rescue. For the helping hand, I kindly thanked the hoist. And using the previous threading the needle trick, I permanently fixed the extension to the table.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said that the fit with my existing welding table and the extension was absolutely perfect. Well, on one side it's spot on, but on the other side... Okay, so it's not perfectly flat, but let's see how precise is the whole pattern between the two.
We have plus 130 seconds.
I mean, good enough for what I need it for. Now for the vise and its support, but old Rusty won't cut it. Yeah, I need to do something about it. Better. I'm just going to take a second here to talk about my TIG torch support, which I think is an important device of a good TIG station. At first, I built this one to get going, but I quickly learned that in the short stubby torch configuration, the support just doesn't work. Then I designed and 3D printed this. I know it's weird looking, and yeah, if you don't know how to feel about it, well, I feel the same way too. Why did I make a big horn? I don't know, but it works well. This weird looking thing needed a proper name, so I named it TIG Innovative Torch Support, or in short, it's... shit. Yes, man. Regardless, you know what could be better than this funky looking 3D printed torch support? A fully machined funky looking torch support. Introducing JLCCNC services. JLCCNC is your go-to partner for CNC machining, providing fast, affordable, and precision crafted custom parts for makers, engineers, and businesses. From first prototype to full-scale production, they bring your designs to life with high precision. So I'm going to do a small example to show you just how easy it is to get a part into production. After signing up, we go down and we see CNC machining, but they do offer 3D printed services. But for now, we're going to focus on the machining section. So we're going to go to quote now. So it's crucial that you have your 3D model. So it's a simple matter of drag and dropping. After that, we're going to choose the material. Mine's going to be aluminum, but you could choose stainless steel, steel, copper, or plastic. So you could choose your surface finish. Mine's going to be bead blasting plus anodizing with a natural matte. How high you want your tolerances to be. Radiuses, threads if there's some, and then you choose the product description. Mine's going to be irregular shape category with aluminum alloy. And already we got the price, only $87, which is phenomenon. From prototype to production, get high quality parts, fast, affordable, and sometimes in as little as 3 business days. So I put a link down below, and you can get machining service from just $1 with their $70 coupon for new users. Right, thanks again JLCCNC for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to our TIG station. Right, the extension solved the legroom issue. Now for the rolling problem. My wish is to find a way to easily move myself closer to the workbench, because this high chair I've been using isn't really suited for the task. And I'm convinced that I have something perfect for the job, hidden somewhere in that big pile of steel.
Well, let's see if I still have it.
Okay, I know I said I have an hoarding problem when it comes to steel, but I try to keep my shop as tidy as possible, because there's no point of keeping something if I can't find it back. And to be honest, yep, this rack hasn't had much love lately, and it was a mess. Ha! There it is. That's the pivoting arm I was looking for. It used to hold up a big screen or something.
Yes.
And with that, the rack is once again well organized, but let's see how long it will last. So this pivoting arm, as I was saying, this pivoting arm should allow me to solve the rolling on the extension cords problem by having the chair gliding over them. This thing is built like a tank, and that's a good thing, because we all seen that my gymnast days are well behind me, and I've packed a few pounds since. I took some measurements and made a detailed sketch on how to modify the arm into my levitating chair device. First, I reduced the longer arm's length.
Et encore, les depuis quand j'ai un chat dans le shop, moi?
Then I modify a desk chair that I bought for real cheap on Marketplace. The lady told me she never found the chair to be comfortable in the first place. So here's the $10 rolling chair. Oh, no, too far. Please, once again. Backwards. Almost. Too far again. Backwards again. Ah, close. Come on. Ah, that was easy. And that $10 chair will be coupled to the pivoting arm somehow. Okay, I'm not sure about this one, but I think all of those 5 spokes will support are just pressed on the bottom half of the chair.
Okay.
As a wise man once said, if it doesn't come out tapping on one side, tap on the other side. Ah, it worked. And this is when I saw it.
Oh, okay. Front. Nope.
So the chair has always been assembled backwards. I bet it wasn't comfortable.
That's so funny.
And now it's fixed.
Alright.
Okay, to attach the chair to the arm, I was looking for a 3-inch in diameter piece of shaft that apparently I don't have. But what I do have is this beautiful machine that can cut through a 1/2-inch plate. And some of you guys may know, but the brain box of this beautiful machine got fried during the pool's heater project, losing all my cutting setups. And apparently I never took time to know the specific feet and speed to cut 1/2-inch. So I'll guesstimate it and we'll see. Wow, I'm still impressed on how fast it cuts through that much steel and how it leaves such a nice finish. Oh, but something must have moved during the cut, because one side is bigger than the other. Just like my ball. Oh, it's about to get real when I pull out the coaxial centering indicator. And because the bore was made with a plasma torch, it ain't perfect, and it shows on the indicator with the needle jumping around. But if I can get it close enough, the boring head will do the rest. Basically, what I'm fabricating here are custom split collars to clamp to the chair's up-down cylinder. The plasma cut out the rough shape, and now I'm refining the bore hole to fit the chair.
A few moments later.
Ooh, shiny. And the fit? Yeah, a bit loose, but that's fine, because over time, I've learned that when things are too tight before welding, it's a recipe for a lot of swearing down the line. So in this case, loose is goose. Good. And with the whole tap and the slit done, we have 2 split collars, which then I attach to the smaller arm. See? Not loose anymore. Followed by brackets to attach to a post, and this one is welded to the fixture welding table itself. And now let's see how everything fits together. Alright, I'm gonna pause here, because I'm saving the surprise for the end of this video. But something I never mentioned is that my workbench is set pretty high. It's perfect for working while standing up, but I had to raise the chair so much that now my feet won't even touch the floor. And to solve that issue, I built this.
That's it.
Quickly, I just want to go over the different extension table options you'll find on my website or Etsy. I made 6 different packages, one for 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch plates. Each package includes length from 2 feet all the way up to 8 feet in 1 foot increments. Note that all the extensions are 16-inch wide. The same goes for the 3 metric packages, which use 6, 10, and 12 mm plates, with lengths ranging from 600 to 2400 mm, and at a width of 400. Each package is $20 and includes all the DXL files and PDFs you need to build your own extension. For the vise support, I made it way simpler with only 2 options, Imperial or Metric. The Imperial version includes all 3 thicknesses, 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch, and the Metric one covers 6, 10, and 12 mm plates. Those are $10 each for the PDF and DXF files. Right, let's get back to whatever I was up to. Right, any proper TIG station needs a welding cart, and I was this close to design it from scratch, but because I've already done a similar project for the MiG, I went the easy route and bought one. So far, everything looked good, but...
The smell. Ugh. Stinks.
And I'm not kidding, that thing reeks so much that I'm convinced that's how they packaged it back at their factory.
Well, it was way harder than I thought, but I got it done. Si boy.
Once I figured out I was reading the instruction upside down, I managed to assemble it the right way. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's far from perfect. Heck, the bolts that hold the wheels are too long and prevent them from pivoting. And I don't like these tiny hooks to wrap the cables. And never been a big fan of chains too. It's all loosey-goosey, and the welder itself is not well secure, so it was an okay starting point, but let's engage upgrade mode. Much better. I put ratchet straps on the tank and on the welder itself. These won't go nowhere. Also, 2 higher and bigger hooks with a structure that support a top bin for quick access to all the accessories, and 6 pipe sections for the rod filler containers. As I said, much better. Okay, I think we're done here. I'm just putting the final touches with a new light.
Hey!
And some paint on the arm.
There we go.
And here's the final reveal. I'm loving this new TIG station. With the new light, I can see everything. And the gliding chair? Mwah, chef's kiss. Of course, I had to test it out by welding a few clamps made just for this setup. And yeah, when the kids heard about the chair, you can bet they had to come try it for themselves.
Yeah, il y a un step là si tu veux monter dessus.
Il est 5 heures. À la bouffe. Chef Poyardi. Moi j'ai hâte aux pizzas pochettes.
Ouais.
Pizza pochette.
Yeah, we were doing this kind of special 90s dinner thing, and as nostalgic as I am for that era, at first it sounded like a good idea, but we ain't gonna call this fine cuisine. I just can't believe this used to be the base of our dinners back in the 90s. Right, I'm Viny B, thanks for watching, and see you soon on the final episode of the Pools Heater Project.